Now, Google is ruling the whole internet, but he is ruling the Google. He was born in middle class family in our country. Now he has become topmost CEO in the world. In his young age, he was not having money to buy a bag also, but now he is earning $1 million every day. He is Sundaram Pichai. Thousands of people wish to get a job in a Google company, and he has become a CEO for Google company only. Pichai was born in July 10th, 1972 in Tamil Nadu in a middle class family. His father was Raghunathan Pichai was working as electric engineer and his mother was working as stenographer. In his childhood there was no TV also in his house. Pichai was very interested in studies and he had good memory power. In his house, they had a rotary dial telephone. If he called to any number, he would remember that number clearly. Pichai was playing cricket and he had wished to become a cricketer. He finished his 10th standard in Jawahar Vidyalaya School and finished 12th in Vanavani College. And then he did degree in IIT Kanpur as a methodology engineer. When he was studying in college, he fell in love with a girl Anjali, and then he won a scholarship to study in American Stanford University, but they were not having sufficient money to go to abroad. But his father gave his all saved money to him and sent to America. After going to America, he thought to buy a bag, but it was a $60, so he kept quiet because he was not having that much money to buy it. At that time, he understood how much costly the products in America, and at the same time, internet charges was also very high. Due to that, he was not talking longer time with his girlfriend. Pichai finished MS under Material Science and Semiconductor Physics. Pichai finished most of his studies through scholarship itself because he doesn't want to give burden to his father. And then he joined for a job in Applied Materials company. After some days, he left that and studied MBA in Wharton University of Pennsylvania. After that, he joined to a job in McKinsey&Company and he came to India and told about his love story to his parents and they agreed and he got married. At that time internet was booming. He predicted that in future technology will going to change drastically. So he quit his job and went for interview in Google company. It was 2004 April 1st. On same day itself Google launched Gmail. In the interview, they asked Pichai to tell anything about Gmail, but Pichai was not heard anything about Gmail earlier, and he thought it was April Fool joke. So he told that he don't know anything about Gmail, and interviewer showed him the Gmail and how it works, and then they asked opinion about Gmail. Pichai gave us suggestions and how still they can improve the Gmail. That interviewers were also not knowing that they were interviewing the person who will become CEO for the company. By that way, in 2004, he joined the Google in search bar team. From there, he started his career in Google. In those days, people are using Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox and Opera. To compete them, Pichai got an idea to have a separate browser for Google. When he said his idea with his team, they did not accept it, and when he said to Google CEO Eric told it would cost too much and it will not work. But without losing hope, Pichai convinced Google founder Larry Page and Sergey Brin, and they started developing separate browser for Google, that is Google Chrome. Now we are all using it. After Google Chrome hit into the market, all other browsers disappeared. Now Chrome is the reason for Google's success and Pichai is the reason for Chrome's success. And immediately Google promoted Pichai as a vice president for Google. From then, Pichai started coming in front of audience on most of the Google presentations. Sundar had developed Google Drive, Chrome and like many more. And then Android developer Andre Rubin has went to another department. So Pichai has become in charge for Android. By this, Pichai's ranking increased day by day in Google. At the same time, Pichai got offers from Twitter and Microsoft for a CEO role. But Pichai did not leave Google and Google also gave a great support to Pichai. In 2015, Google had announced Sundar Pichai as new CEO and at one time his name became famous in worldwide. A boy who went from our country now ruling the Google in worldwide, and when compared to all other CEOs in Google, Pichai has developed Google more than 50%. Now Pichai's salary per year is 1280 crores, means per day 3.5 crores, means per second nearly 400 rupees. After being in this highest position also, Pichai lives very simple. In Google, all employees like and support him. At one time for 7 years old daughter, his father showed Google Office pics in internet and said in Google work environment is very nice. So his daughter said to his father, once she grown up, she wants to work in Google, and she wrote a letter to Google saying, I like computer and I want to work in Google once I grown up. Her parents did not bother on that too much, but after some days from Google headquarters, Pichai sent a letter to that girl saying to study well in future. Once she completes her education, they will be looking forward for job application from her. After seeing this letter, everyone shocked and it has become viral in internet. Pichai is so busy, but he had responded to that little girl. This shows how kind he is. Even now, Pichai talks with his IIT college mates in Skype often. Now in technology, Pichai also one of the most powerful person. We all are proudly say that Google CEO is from our country. It is not from where we came if we think we can reach to heights, and he is being an inspiration for all Indian youths.